Hello everyone, I am known as Beakable, and I'm making a special video. Basically, I am going to review the anime Beyblade X. I'm mostly going to be talking about Season 1, because Season 2 is like, 10 episodes in? Maybe like 15? I don't know. Not good at math, guys. But I'm going to give my extensive, long review of Beyblade X. So let's get right into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is the main story of the show. The story basically is that Robin, or Bird, the protagonist, wants to get to the top of the X. If you guys don't know, there are like levels of your blading skill, and the top of the X is when you get to level 100. You get to the 100th floor. I would say the story, it's okay. I mean, it's kind of like, I like the premise of the X and all, but I do feel like it tends to be a bit rushed. Like I'll be watching it, and they'll be at like level 10, and then like an episode or two level, they're like, oh yeah, we're at level 30. And I'm like, what? How did they get to level 30? Like, I think it should have been really slow, because they're still, like, doing it into Season 2. They still haven't made it to the top yet. So, I don't know. This, my opinion, it's a little rushed, and, I feel like Season 2, we're not talking about Season 2, we're just talking about Season 1. Yeah, I guess the story's fine. But I feel like it kind of, like, just randomly surprised me when they got to, like, 10 levels higher than they were at the previous episode. So, other than that, I guess there's not really much to it. That's literally just the story. They're trying to get to the top of the X as a team. Robin tries to become a stronger blader, which he does definitely improve. I would say he is a good character based on that. So let's get into that second part. We got the characters. There is a lot I could say about the Is it not recording? I know what it is. Okay, so we could say, there's a lot I could say about the characters, but we'll start with protagonist Robin Kasami. I'm just going to say in the English dub, because that's what I like. So, Robin is a very good character when it comes to development of his blading. I know that's what the creator wanted to go for. From where I'm at, I won't spoil, but I'll say he's gotten a lot better, more in tune with his bay and stuff, and he has become, I've definitely seen improvement, but I won't say anything else. I'm sure it's like obvious, but I still won't say it anyway. But he's gonna start winning some stuff soon. But yeah, he's a very nice guy. He always has empathy for everybody, and I think I like that about him. He works very hard, and he's really talented at a lot of things, but not so much Beyblade. But he's gonna get good at that too, I'm telling you guys. Yeah, I think he's a good protagonist, but I would say the character, in my opinion, that's really stole the spotlight was Jackson Cross, aka Blader X. I just think he's great. He's cool, he's strong, and the most important part for me is he's funny. And he has a lot to his personality, like, he doesn't even have to, like, train. He just loves Beyblade. He thinks it's the funnest thing in the world. And he's, like, super gifted at it. Like, I don't care. I don't think he needed to be that strong. I think it's kind of unrealistic. I won't say any more than that. I'll try not to spoil the battle aspects of it. But he's very strong. I'll just say that. And I think it's a little unrealistic. I know he's going to... I can't say it. You know what? Screw it. Spoilers. Okay, I know he's going to lose in the future. But I think they should make him lose. Should have made him lose some battles, just because it's kind of unrealistic. I'm gonna assume his first loss is gonna be from Robin, which will be super epic if that happens. But you never know. And then we have our third protagonist, which is Multi-Nana Iro. Hot take. I don't know if it's a hot take, but I don't care about her that much. I don't know if it's like the streaming thing, like being a streamer and like having the personalities. I just don't care about that. Other than that, I think if she didn't do the whole personality thing, it was just like kind of the level-headed one of the team. Which, I mean, she is. She still is, but I don't know. I just don't really care about her and like her backstory and stuff. Just hot take, probably. Anyway, let's go on to the next. Oh, fine, let me mention the side characters real quick. Side characters, something cool about Beyblade X does is they bring people back. They keep them relevant. They don't just forget that characters exist, except Rex. They forgot about Rex in season 2. He just disappeared after like he was in 2 episodes. But everyone else returns. They're important. They have somewhat of a story usually. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool how they keep the side characters involved. Now we're going to go on to my next point. My next thing I want to talk about, which is the battles of Beyblade X. Yeah, there's a lot of weird things about it. First, I'll talk about the rules. The rules are kind of weird. Basically, there's burst finishes, ring out finishes, which I can't forget the name, maybe like stadium out or something. Survivor finishes, which also I think have a different name. And then extreme finishes, which are worth like 3 points, which is crazy. I don't even get it, because sometimes they hit them with extreme dash, but if they burst, it's a burst finish sometimes, and sometimes it's an extreme finish, so I don't get it. I don't understand it. But anyway, I'm just going on about stupid stuff. I would say my favorite battle was Robin versus, what's the guy's name? Seal or something? The guy with the black shell. That was the best battle in the anime, in my opinion. The rest of the battles were pretty either predictable or just not that interesting to me. But that's, again, just my opinion. I don't think the battles are that intense. Besides that one battle. That battle was great. And speaking of, kind of on the same topic of intense battles, we're going to talk about the villain, Ryuku, or whatever the heck his name is. As a villain, not a fan. Don't like Chrome, don't care about him. I did not care about his obsession with Jackson at all. I admit it. His battle with him was just like him being obsessed with him, just kind of weird. And you know, I usually like those characters that are obsessive, but I just never cared about Chrome. I don't know why. They like made him out to be this intense villain, but he's just a weird guy. Well, I guess that's kind of cool, but he's just not my character. I don't think he's a good villain at all. Is he even a villain? I don't know. They need a villain. They don't really have one. I hope in season 2. I think Tenko would have made a cool villain, but she's more like on the team. But anyway, I just wanted to say that. And now I got one more little bullet point of my things I wanted to talk about. Enjoyment. Did I enjoy watching X? I said a lot of critiques about it. I did. Most of the stuff I said I felt like was negative, besides the characters and the story a little bit. But I'm just a critic, and I criticize everything. I could write a 5-page essay about why Burst sucks, and it's my favorite show in the world. But yeah, I loved watching Beyblade X. It gave me this sense of joy that I haven't had from watching TV shows or anything in a while. It has been a lot of fun, especially in English. In Japanese, not as much, because I had to watch some of the newer ones in Japanese, but the English ones were so much fun to watch. I loved it. Most of the episodes. Some episodes I was like, eh. But, yeah, it was great. Very fun. I would recommend it. I think even the hardcore Burst fans that don't want to move on, which I can get and relate to, I do think there is a character in X for everyone that will somewhat at least remind you of a Burst character you like or whatever. I think you'll be able to move on once you watch it. Of course, I love Burst, don't get me wrong. It's still my favorite series, but X is very good, and I think it is my second favorite series now.
Alright, you better.
So overall, would I say it's worth the watch? I would say, I think you guys who have been thinking about watching it, if any of those people exist, I don't know if I'm just making up these fake people, but I think it's pretty good, and I think you should watch it. And even if you don't like it, you can make a cool review on it like I did. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Beakable is out.